Hello and welcome, I'm Nathan42 and in this video I'm going to try and make a backlit house number that I found on Instructables. Okay, so I found the backlit house number on Instructables. I'm going to put my own spin on it by changing the LED strip to RGB and also attempting to 3D print the numbers instead of cutting them out of wood. Okay, so we're back at the desk now. I've opened up Fusion 360 and yeah, so this is the model for the door. So a number 44, nice and big. Oh, that's the wrong button. If I just turn this around, you can see at the bottom here we have a couple of things. A lot of curves. Remember, we want to wrap some RGB strips around this. We've had to look at the RGB strip size. So this is 1 centimeter thick or 10 mils from there to there. I probably should have given it a little bit extra leeway just in case, but there we go. I wanted this to be printable in one print and also wrappable with one strip. So the strip will go in a box. So I hollowed this part out here, lowered it down a little bit as well. As you can see, it goes a little bit lower. So the strip that I have is a little box which goes into the strip, which then goes off onto a wheel, and then you cut it where you want it to stop. Now that part is all easy enough. What we have here is where it drops down. The cable for the power will come this way, and then that will go through whatever surface this is backed up against. And then also on top of that, I've created 3 little spikes that protrude from the surface of this, and they're all in line this way. So if you look at it that way, they're all perfectly in line, which means that if you can find the middle of this item, which should be, oh god, it's awkward placing, which should be around about here somewhere, well, probably around here actually. You can place this in the middle of a square, and once you find that, you'll then be able to go down, draw the line as to what this should be sitting on. I have some very nice marble filament that I'd like to go at the front bit. So this bit here, the bit behind can be whatever filament I've got. It doesn't really matter because the light strip will be covering it anyway. Yeah, without further ado, let's go on to 3D printing and wrapping. Welcome back. Okay, so this has taken a couple of weeks now and the finished product is finally here. So this is the finished project and I'm really happy about it actually. I'm not too happy about the glue. Maybe I'll get some silica, like clear silica gel that you use with the little grip thing, and use that instead, because that'll probably do a better seal, especially for outside use. Now this is to go on the wall outside of a house next to the door. It's quite big, it's quite overbearing, it's, you know, you definitely know it's number 44. So yeah, I mean, I think it looks really cool. The strip went on okay. The only thing with the strip is some of the waterproof parts did tear as they went around tighter corners, like up the top of the floor. But I just kind of used the hot glue to try and fill that in and make sure that it doesn't cause an issue. So yeah, we'll place this down. It's definitely holding on the side of it, so that's good. Just up here. Plug this into a battery bank, and wow, okay. And it's doing what I said it would do, which is cycle the colours. It goes through a wire that will have to be drilled through the wall, obviously, at the house, and then we'll have to extend this cable and pull it down to a plug, and then we're good. We've got a light that can go out the front, and also it is controlled by Google Assistant. So if I say, hey Google, turn off the number, hopefully,
alright, turning the number off.
It's off. And you can turn it back on and stuff as well. But also because of that, you can set it to turn off at certain times of night. I don't have the house to hang the number on yet, so I can't show you that part, but I thought this was a really cool thing, and I'm still waiting for the house to be finished being built. So yeah, I mean, when that comes, I will have probably a load more smaller projects that I will do around the house, which might be a bit more DIY-ish, and hopefully 3D printer-ish, so it will give me a whole new area of things to expand into when it comes to actually, you know, creating things and creating especially functional things. So to talk just briefly before I end this about the materials of this video, we have here a wooden chopping board which I cut through, and would have been better if I had a router, would have been a whole lot easier, but I don't, and this wooden chopping board is made out of bamboo as far as I believe. It was very difficult to cut through. So being a chopping board, I think it must be water treated. I'll probably treat it anyway before I put it on the wall, but there we go. Maybe I'll stick some holes in the back of it and allow it to sit on the wall a bit more flush that way, so that it looks just as clean as it does here. Hopefully I will neaten up the glue on the front. The plastic that I printed this in is marble filament. Yeah, I mean, it is a nice looking filament. This one didn't print very well. It clogged once halfway through the first print that I did of this. Luckily it was just a prototype. I hope you hit subscribe, because very few people that watch these videos are actually subscribed, and I will see you in the next video.